name is Craig Thompson, and my new book is called Space Dumplins. The star of this new book is a little girl named Violet, and we're going to do a little drawing practice today to draw Violet and her two best friends. Violet is the hero. Let's see, we're going to start with just a nice round shape for her head, a little rectangle for her neck, and then you can make her dress, her cool space outfit dress. Actually, let's put a triangle here too. Triangle, space outfit dress, and an arm. I'm just going to have a hand. And then her nose is going to poke out around there. And her eyeball is just another triangle. An ear, a little circle, and then the fun part when we get to it is going to be the hair. Because her hair is just a great swirly mess. You can kind of go crazy on her hair. So Violet is the star. She's the hero. She's the outgoing one. She has two best friends. One of them comes from the poor side of the galaxy. He's going to be easier to draw. His name is Zacchaeus. And he is just basically a giant bean. So just draw a giant bean. Simple. And his arms are like big rubber hoses. They can go in any direction. And his legs are the same. And then he has a big toothy grin. Here he's all smiling, but he's actually a character that's sometimes angry and feisty, a little bit of a bully. He comes from the wrong side of the tracks, and he has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. And then her other best friend comes the rich side of the galaxy, and that's Elliot the Chicken. And he is a chicken, but he happens to be the only chicken living on a space station full of humans. His head is a circle, approximately. A little beak for a triangle. Another circle for his eye. And then his torso is essentially a triangle. And his legs are another rectangle below that. And then let's give him a little arm. And a little crest or crown, little chicken crest at the top of his head. So that's the basic understructure of all the characters. It's as simple as that. And now the fun part is like doing the top drawing. The inking is what we call it in cartooning. So let's see if our pen works here. So we'll start with Violet's profile, her pointy nose, her happy smile. Very outgoing character. Big eyes, gazing to the stars. And then, like I said before, the fun part is the hair. Just kind of messy, swirling hairdo. Just go crazy on the hair. Some detail. And then she has a cool space outfit dress. Some of it is mechanical, like an astronaut's suit, and some of it is just cool sci-fi fashion. There's that triangle we talked about earlier. You can add as much detail as you like to these drawings, but just putting about that much detail, and then her skirt. Some sci-fi flair. Some round buttons. Some elbow pads for running around and exploring in outer space. And looks like Violet is about complete. And then let's kind of Violet. Let's draw our two friends. There's Zacchaeus, the bean-shaped guy. He's an orphan. He's the last of his species. All the rest of his species have been eaten by the space whales, the planet-eating space whales. That's why he's a bully, really. He's alone in the universe until he meets Violet, and they become good friends. So let's give him a big toothy grin, but then a furrowed brow. He's ready to fight the whales. And like we were talking earlier, The big rubber hose arms and legs. He's probably the most cartoony of the characters. And I think he's the easiest to draw. Alright, there is Zacchaeus. And then finally, maybe the character I most relate to is Elliot the Chicken. He's also a little bit alone in the universe before he meets Violet, because he's the only chicken on a space station full of humans. And his father sent him there to study at a very elite school. So he's really smart, he's well educated, but he doesn't really have many friends. He's an awkward little guy until he befriends Violet. And he's very scared of outer space. He would never go off on an outer space adventure, but Violet drags him along for the ride. He's very dapper, well dressed, little tweed jacket, and an elbow patch there, little button-up vest, and then some herringbone trousers. Those are fun to draw. And then little chicken feet, little weird chicken feet. And then with the herringbone trousers, I like to do a little hatching that goes opposite directions, like a fish herringbone. And there you go. That's the 3 characters. There's Violet, Zacchaeus, and Elliot. 3 best friends about to go off on this outer space adventure to save Violet's father.